Yo, what's good, everybody? We're here, and we're going to be talking about Xenoblade Chronicles 3, as you see on the screen right now. Let me fix this real quick, because you really don't. The fun part here is really just the relevant Steve. That's not what I want. Yeah, we are here with some Xenoblade Chronicles 3, my boys. And I do have one on my channel. In my Alex. No, I do not. But either way, my people, you are here to talk about the game. And I am so hyped up for it. Alright, so the written here today. My bad, I couldn't get my reaction out. When it comes to screen capturing or display capturing, screen capture, whatever, my computer just crashed. If you've seen my well, no one watches my Ghost Stuff playthrough. Not really y'all fault. Usually not pushing out content. So really ain't much I can do. But yes, let's get on to the positive. This game is looking great. So, I won't get the negatives out the way that I felt about this direct. The music in direct, I felt like wasn't picked, actually. I think when they start, I get what feels they were trying to get at the beginning cutscene and all that, but I feel like it just was a miss in my opinion. The music not bad, I actually like it. Just that it's not what I wanted to feel into this game. Outside of that, versus direct, I love. Okay, so my thing with RPGs, I want to know as little about the story as possible so I can experience it on my own. This direct did that. It gave me as little as much about the story as it can. I still give me something in to let me know how I can get a general feel of how it's going to be. I like that. It's two nations. We knew that. I forgot the names. But they're against one another. Our characters are on a side. Event happens, and now they fight together. That's very, very basic, but it's all I need to know. I mean, we knew about this already, but it's really all I need to know. And let's get into the combat. The combat is looking crisp. And when I say crisp, I mean crisp. So I love how fluid it looks. You can change from characters instantly, so that's great. Each character have their own unique style, but what I like the most about it is the fight seems more faster paced, great. But it was the one of the few questions I had. It showed on Twitter that you can change classes, but I was wondering, like, could you just be any class, or was just the classes they showed what you can be? You could be any class. Not only that, you can level up that class as well, just like how you did with the Blade. But side characters are like, they're special, but they also add more to your character. So your character can get that side character's abilities and use them. There's rewards for having multiple of the same. If you're an attacker, you get higher attacks. The attacks stronger. Your defense, so on and so forth, healing capabilities, all that. I love that. Now let's talk about these side characters. Alright, it's one with a gun or two guns. I love his design. I'm probably going to be an inspiration for my character when I start working on him. I love the way it looks. He's a gunner, which I usually don't care for gunners, but I love his design. And you can get his abilities. So you can use his weapons and you can fight the way he fights. I love that. And every character can do this. All the main characters can all have their abilities, and not just the main guy. Because that would seem like at first when they was going over this, it's going to be the main guy who can swap in and out. And then once you get on more, everybody can. Everybody can take any role. You can level them up as you want. More of a role. I love that. I hope that their initial stats allow me to be that way. Of course, maybe a fighter would get more out of a fighter class because that's what they naturally are. I'm hoping that it's more flexible. It probably will be. Of course, every class is gonna have their downs and ups to them. This is the way the balance works. Of course, the attackers probably gonna have more HP than the medics. But there are because it's a Warhammer medic. I'm pretty sure that medic's gonna be more bulkier than a sniper medic. Because they gonna be more like a healer that can fight up front. I like that. Very creative. Now, the Ouroboros, I was hoping that they would also be able to swap with people. They can't and they can. So you can't actually swap, but you can use them in chain attacks where the characters will swap from one who uses the Ouroboros and the other will use it in it. It's cool. And it's supposed to be very powerful, so it has a lot with characters' interactions. So I'm okay with that being limited to only certain pairs can pair up, because you have already so much uniqueness and custom abilities for our characters in this game with the roles. And then the side characters, like I said, they have their own unique roles, but your character, when you meet them, can get their roles. So I can have a whole, I could literally do a bow emblem. If you don't know Fire Emblem, some people when they play it, they could use it where they only play with bow using characters. You could literally do this in this game. You can have bow emblem Xenoblade playthrough, but everybody will be able. Now, I don't know when you're going to be able to. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 2 to 4 chapters in on this game. Like, you're going to have to play a bit with the characters themselves before they start doing that. Don't know when you're going to meet your first side character, so we don't know. We know this game's going to be long enough for us to be able to do enough for it, and we can just grind to make stuff better. So that's okay. The Ouroboros, they have their own. You can level them up too. They have their own skill tree, just like everything else in this game. They can become even more powerful. Also, Ouroboros do have character-specific designs. It seems like it depends on what character is the lead, and it may look different and work different. I'm not 100% on the look, but I know they work differently, and that's dope. I really love that. What else I want to talk about? I like the voices for the characters. I have no problem with them. I love their roles and how unique they make them. I also like how unique they make them. I'm wondering if the story itself is you going to start on one side and then the others meet. Like, you could pick which side you want to start with. Do you want to start with that girl's side or the Choke Rex kind of like guy? Noah and I can't remember the character name. But you want to start on one side, or does the story just have it it's like a longer cut scene, and then you start that fight? I don't know how that. What's the environments look real nice. They showed off some of them. I'm pretty sure they didn't show off all of it. And I know it's with one of the side characters. I know I'm rambling. I didn't even know I just still hyped about this. But yeah, I know it's a side character blurred it out. Maybe that's a special person. Maybe from another game or something like that. You know, the villains, we honestly didn't get much about them. We just know that they corrupt everybody, and they're sending them after you. Don't know why your character specifically. We'll find that out later on in the game. I'm fine with not knowing that. When it comes to story, I'm not that worried when it comes to Xenoblade, because the story is good. Of course, every story has plot holes and not always consistent. I mean, I expect it regardless. Especially when you work on games this big and this massive, I expect to be some plot holes in it. You know, some things may not connect seamlessly through. because there's so much going through, and especially in this pandemic, they're making this game and then getting it done. Really crazy. Yeah. But also, we're getting DLC. I believe it's the same price as the Corona. Sorry, I believe Corona was 30, or was it 20? Either way, it's essentially another game, just cheaper. Like, cause that's how they did the last DLC. It's another game. Like, more heroes, more missions, more story stuff, some outfits. That I'm not worried when it comes to all the stuff from DLC. He did a very good job for him. Torn was such. I love how much better Torn was. Even though I'm not saying that the original Xenoblade Chronicles is bad, it's not. It's a great game. But Torn is like, it's like they took all the complaints that we had about the original game, the original game, and improved on that. It gave us a great story, which at the end of the story made me wish the game was the main character. I'm not gonna stand lie. So, anywho, enough of that. I'm so hyped for this game. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it when it first come out. I got a month to get my money together for it. Hopefully I better get it and play it day one. I'm streaming my gameplay of that game in the morning because that's a game that's not gonna be like doing episode may not be the best thing. I may just have to just stream it. You know, who knows? Let's see. Hopefully by then we can hit 1,000 subs. Even though it seems like I'm losing more subs now, that's just not inaccurate. Let me know what you think about the game. Are you hyped for it? What's your impressions about it? Or what you think about the characters? I'm really liking the designs of a lot of them. I haven't found the character that I think I'm going to dislike. Yeah. So it seems like I'm gonna like all these characters. And I'm not looking forward to dislike any character. By the way, I'm just saying like, in some games, some characters may not like as much as others. Some you like more. It doesn't mean you hate them. Yeah. Can't wait to get to these characters' stories, get in their background, learn a lot about them. Get to the world. Can't wait. Let me know what you think. Hit like button, share, subscribe, so you know for all my uploads. Your boy here and hype for Xenoblade. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. It's just love.